Today I have something special for you. This is something different. This is Book of Ethereum. In the video, I'm going to be going into some wallet links between some of the early founders of Ethereum, including Vitalik. I'm also going to be going into the wallet FBB4 and some wallet ties between Wintermute and Ryoshi, the pseudonymous creator of Shiba Inu. And regardless of all those links, it is such a unique meme coin. Let's get straight into it. We'll start off at the beginning. Book of Ethereum, contract address OX289, ends in 4086. I'll link it below. We've got two liquidity pools, one with 1 million, one with 643,000. Now, this liquidity is locked for 1,337 years. We'll come back to that number. They also have no buy tax, sell tax. Their tax isn't modifiable. Their contract is clean. Now, checking on Etherscan, you can see that in essence, the Book of Ethereum was designed to catalog all memes within the Ethereum community. It was fair launched by the development team, who took 2% for themselves. And by looking into the Book of Ethereum deploy wallet, you can see that they haven't sold any of their supply. Now, that is a common theme when you're looking over the top 10 holders. They are not selling. That is something you really want to see with bullish projects. These are people who have belief and have conviction. So the main holder is FBB4, and we'll talk about this wallet a lot in depth in the future. So timeline for Book of Ethereum launched on the 24th of April, and in a week it went up to a market cap of around 8 million. Not a huge amount was known about it, although there were some old school wallets that were buying heavy. As always, after massive pumps, the price did cool off. And just as the price was starting to recover on the 20th of May, everyone that was holding Book of Ethereum, they got a 10% airdrop of hope, and that was done completely by the team to reward the BOOE leavers. Then there were two coins, and on the 18th of July they did another airdrop. Everyone that was holding hope and BOOE received profit. And then finally on the 17th of October, if you held BOOE, hope and profit with a value over $100, you received some BOOE leaver NFTs. So a lot of the themes in Book of Ethereum really stem from belief in the team and really a reward for the community of faithful holders. They then talk about the ethical whale, so FBB4. So he's been there since day one. FBB4 is the top holder. When he buys, he does not sell. Book of Ethereum is the only project he got involved from day one. And at that stage, not much was publicly known about Book of Ethereum. So I think you've got to ask yourself, this enormous whale sees something in this project. Why? What is it that they know that we don't? What is more likely? That this wallet, who's hugely connected, is throwing millions of dollars at a random coin that they have no insider information about? Or is it more likely they know that this is something different and something special? FBB4 is a wallet who has burnt $920,000 worth of Pepe coin before. Crazy. Now, one of the core themes in Book of Ethereum is numbers and secret little clues that the team involved with Book of Ethereum keep dropping throughout. So one of these first little cryptic clues is 1,337. So that number, code for leet speak, kind of originated as people replacing certain numbers with letters to save time and be mildly cryptic. And a lot of developers did use leet speak. Vitalik Buterin, so he's super familiar with leet speak, and you can see his post a year ago. I feel sad that everyone's forgotten 1337 as a meme number. 1337 must be feeling lonely. Just one little clue in a piece of a very large puzzle. Now, if you look at the BOOE leaver NFTs and you sort from most expensive to least expensive, you can see that two of them are listed for 1,337 leet. And if you want to have a look at the wallets, you can see that these wallets bought day one and are likely on the team. Have a look at Council of the Chosen. So we've got Sheba Profit, who's the CMO or Chief Marketing Officer. There's Lord MPC, Anonymous, and Saint Vitalik, who is the dev. Now, who these people are is largely unknown. However, there are definitely some links that really give us some pretty good clues to figure out just who these people might actually be. If you also want to have a look at this tweet, it goes in to talk about link between Shiba Profit and Ryoshi Research, which is the developer or developers of Shiba Inu. Now, this link was found through a Wintermute test wallet that's only been interacted with by a handful of people. And that same test wallet's also been interacted with by Vitalik Buterin, the creator of Ethereum, and James Fickle. And if that's not enough, last week, one of the co-founders of Ethereum started following and interacting with BOOE. So that is Joseph Lubin. Not only was he one of the co-founders of Ethereum, but he was the founder of Consensus, the company that founded MetaMask. So at the very least, it's pretty interesting that the only meme coin that Joseph Lubin follows is Book of Ethereum. Not only has he followed them, but he has liked some of the posts that they've made. And going back to this tweet, looking at that connection between the wallets, we can see that there is a link between Shiba Profit, who runs BOOE, and Ryoshi Research, which is the dev or developers of Shiba Inu. So the fact that there are links between Shiba Inu and Book of Ethereum, or at least there are wallet connections, is insane. So these wallets are highly connected. And when you look at Book of Ethereum, it kind of makes you wonder. There are so many different things that are connected. The creator is called Shiba Profit. Kind of makes you think, are they once again masquerading in plain sight? Is the developer of Shiba Inu in some way related to Book of Ethereum. And I think that even if they're not the same person running them, there's a good chance that they know each other. Now, the other name in there, Delorio, so he's another one of the co-founders of Ethereum. So we've got Vitalik and Delorio, two creators of Ethereum. Now, there's been even further speculation since Joseph Lubin liked one of Book of Ethereum's posts that maybe Joseph Lubin could be involved as well. So we have the Delorio NFT, which kind of looks like Anthony Delorio. We have the Vitalik NFT, which loosely looks like Vitalik. And then the MPC NFT. Some people in the BOOE community believe that MPC could be based off Joseph Lubin. Is the team behind Book of Ethereum some of the same names that were behind Ethereum? Now, we know that Vitalik was early on in Shiba Inu, and we know that there are links between the developer of Shiba Inu, Vitalik Buterin, FBB4, and Wintermute. I guess you've got to ask yourself, what do you believe? If you have a look in FBB4's wallet for his NFTs, he owns BOOE NFTs 4, 5, and 6. He also has 3 based AI brains, and then the Wizard of Cyan by Prometheus. It's been pretty mysterious what this actually is. So it is an NFT drawn in Pepe Paint. However, if you read the description, yes, it's in leet speak, it states, seek not in the open, but in the concealed, where the evolution of consciousness unfolds. This kind of got me started on thinking, well, why is FBB4 buying this from Prometheus? So as it's rumored that there are actually keys hidden in this NFT, I did a little bit of a deep dive into who Prometheus is. So he's the Pepe Coin dev, and looking down through the Telegram chat, I see this pretty interesting post by Lord BOOE. Prometheus wins FUDless victory. Prometheus has also said before that he knows who FBB4 is. And then another interesting thing that Prometheus shared was this image of a Trojan horse filled with Pepes. Interestingly to note, the Trojan horse was launched on the 24th of May, the date that Book of Ethereum was launched. The Trojan horse often symbolizes hiding in plain sight, and Vitalik is known to have an interest in ancient Greece, Pepe coin, and riddles. And the Wizard of Cyan code is written in leet speak. It's also interesting to note the numbers that he buys. 2.22, 3 lots of 2.22. 666 is the number of the beast. It's also found in the Book of Revelation. Who is Shiba Prophet? Who is Lord MPC? Who is Saint Vitalik? Are they masquerading in plain sight? Are they just well-connected, wealthy people? How do they have enough money to throw millions of dollars at a project? I guess you've got to ask yourself, what do you believe?